I went a little fast when purchasing the domain name, so let's break it down. Let's say for this example that I own domain.com. When I own domain.com, I also own any subdomain underneath. So I own www.domain.com, email.domain.com, anything I want to create .domain.com. Subdomains are pretty useful when you want to separate some things. Let's say you want to have a subdomain that is responsible to send emails, a subdomain like blog.domain.com that serves a different application that is dedicated for your blog. You'll see that it could be quite handy. And when you purchase a domain, you can edit the DNS records, which are used to map domain name requests to a specific type of data. There are many types of domain name records. We're going to study the most common ones. A records, which stands for address, are used to map a domain request to an IP address. The @ sign here is used to describe the root of your domain, so domain.com, but you could also have like a subdomain here where you could write www or email or blog and then map it to whatever IP address of your server where the code is running. Address records are the most common ones because it's super simple. Someone goes to your domain name and you redirect them to your server. CNAMEs records, which stands for canonical names, are used to create alias or subdomains. Here you would add the subdomain, so www, blog, email, whatever you want, and then you would map it to another domain name. This is quite useful if you want to redirect someone from your subdomain to your root domain, for instance. MX records. MX stands for mail exchange, are records to tell what to do when we receive an email at, let's say, mark@domain.com. And the value here should be the domain name of a mail server. It's usually a company that knows what to do with incoming emails and could either save them, forward them, reply to them. It's usually a paid service. And finally, we have the TXT records. TXT stands for text, and those are used only for display purposes. So all those records are public, meaning anyone can see them, and we typically use TXT records to show that we own a domain, to verify a domain. For instance, if you want to submit your website to Google so that they know you exist, they will probably ask you to add a TXT record with some kind of like a unique identifier just to show that you own the domain and you were able to update the value here.